respectful but also very firm, which a lot of people struggle with, because either you come across as extremely arrogant that this person is just going crazy, or you don't say anything at all. And you found that midway. How was that experience, right? To be interfacing at that level.
No, but that I really have to give to Salman Khan sir.
Yeah.
Because I knew that I could put my point across in front of a person like him. Because I knew that Salman Khan is a kind of a person who will take it
logically.
Who will take it logically. He is somebody that if you make sense, it doesn't matter you're a junior to him, it doesn't matter you're a girl, it doesn't matter you're younger to him, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're right, he will listen to you. He will give you a chance. Which is why I could say it in front of somebody like him, because I knew he would listen. He would not just shut me up. Because there are people like that also. Irrespective of you being right or wrong, just shut up. Like, हम इतने साल से इंडस्ट्री में, तुम आके हमें सिखाओगी. There are people like that who also say that, but Salman Khan isn't that. And he gave me the chance to actually even disagree with him. Which is such a big opportunity for such a senior person to give somebody like me. Ki, like, even if I disagreed with him, he gave me that chance to put across, and he actually heard me out. And I feel like really lucky to be able to even have that conversation with him, and I completely give that respect to the man that he gave me that opportunity. So that completely goes to him. And so many people would just get that cut off, that part cut. So many people would just ask me to literally shut up and be like, you're going to teach me now? That's also happened with me, and he didn't do that.
So when it does happen with you, right, how have you dealt with it? Because you're obviously, for example, right, and this is in any industry, it's not just in as actors, but anywhere, if somebody is senior or in a position of power asks you not to do something, typically you don't do it. That's just how it is.
See, initially, I would, especially after Nagin. See, before Nagin, I never wanted to do like bigger projects. I was very content with my television. I was very happy. But then after Nagin, I realized that I was getting a lot of recognition. I was getting a lot of love. A lot of people wanted to see what I was doing. The level of even interactions and interviews kind of like changed, because people kind of realized, oh, she can talk. She makes sense. Like
it's not just a pretty face.
And like also, how do I say it? Like, so people could understand there's a difference between me and like other people, right? So that was when I started being like, oh, I can look at a bigger horizon, right? Like stretch my horizon a little and like look at things other than like television. And so at that point, I would not debate with a lot of these people, because I was like, oh, no, like I kind of want to make it there.
Also. Like I need to get there.
So like let's just be sweet. But then like now when I see the films that have been coming out, most of them been films with people already a part of the industry on some level, and complete outsiders are only getting opportunities to a certain extent. But it's a very difficult path. It's not impossible, and some actresses have actually shown it. And so like now I'm at a stage where I will not really take everything, because there's so much happening in there that I don't even know, like, are they really taking you seriously anyway? So why should you take their comments like this? So now I take it to some extent, and then after that I'm like, ma'am, like, or like, sir, like, don't do that to me.
Let's talk about love. How did your idea of love come to be, right? Was it from your childhood, your parents? You saw your parents doing a long distance marriage also, and navigating that, and long distance marriages, as we all know, long distance relationships, as we all know, just like super complicated. Tough. What's your idea on love and commitment and relationships?
Honestly, like you said, my dad used to always live away from us, right? When we were kids, and my mom brought us up all alone. There were also times where like initially in her marriage, like a lot of people thought, oh, he's just like, because they got married and he left in a week.
Oh my God.
And then she would live with her in-laws, and a lot of people were like, oh, he's just like married her and like now ran away. But my dad was actually just like getting everything ready back in Jeddah for my mom to come there, like a house, a car, everything, like making everything comfortable for her. Then I think after a year, he called her there finally, and he got everything ready for her, like a beautiful big house, a beautiful nice car, everything. So somehow I've seen love through them, because when after me and my brother and my mom had to come back, my mom would ask us to write letters to him, and we would all, like, even my mom would write a letter to him, and he would send those letters back with like spelling corrections and grammatical corrections.
Sweet. Yeah.
And he would insist that we write the letter in English only, and we still have those letters. And just the fact that, like, back in the day, there used to be these ISD calls, right? But people wouldn't be able to call us at home.
Yeah.
So then my mom would go and they would decide a time, like Thursday ke 9 o'clock. So then Thursday ke 9 o'clock pe, my mom and all, like both of us, we would go and stand outside the ISD wala jageh, right? Like that could be any shop. And then I would get a call, like the place would get a call, and then we would like pick it up and like talk to dad, and like we would like not speak for more than like 5 minutes because it's too expensive,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
So just that patience of like that old school love, of how you're just waiting to talk to the other person in that queue. It's an ISD call, and they're calling, writing letters, and like it's beautiful. And honestly, I was going through like before I met my boyfriend, I was going through a breakup, and I did not, because I was in the United States, and I saw a lot of people there, like a lot of people, especially from the LGBTQI plus community, they were so sure of what they wanted and what they felt like, that they were like, we'd rather be alone all our lives than be something that we're not.
Yeah.
I also, even when I'd go to the parlor and just get my nails done, and I would see these women with like 2 kids or 3 kids and are single, like kids with their boyfriends, like not even with their husbands, or like women even in their old age, like knowing that they would never find a life partner, but were gay, but like single and like happy. And somehow I felt like when I was younger, especially when I was like 27, 28, right? So I mean, not like long back, but like I always had this plan of like, getting married at the age of 28 and having kids by 30. It was
How did it work out?
no, it was terrible. It was terrible because I tell you what, I did meet somebody, and I was almost going to get married to that person because I was like, it's the right time, it's the right thing to do, and everything was so rushed and just so close to the whole thing. I realized it wasn't the right thing, and I realized the kind of person I was, and that I wasn't ever going to be able to live in a completely different country, because this was the United States. And somehow I felt like at every instant, and it wasn't even his fault, right? Like I would have to ask for his car because I obviously don't have a car there, right?
Yeah.
I would have to ask him to honestly drive me to places because I don't have a license. I would have to ask for money from him for the littlest things because I don't have a bank account there. I didn't know what I would do there. In terms of my profession, I even joined a real estate course to get into real estate. I started like, that's honestly where I took up my trading course, and I was like, I'll be a trader, an intraday trader, or however, like, and somehow like, or even like the most basic things of like going and getting groceries and somehow like telling him like, oh, this is how much it costed. Like, I realized that I can't be that woman who spends her husband's money. It's very awkward for me to ask for money.
Yeah.
For the
Especially
littlest
if you
things
have-
ever, like even if I would just have to go to the parlor just to get my nails done, I would have to ask for money. And somehow I felt like it started getting awkward for him also, like to just, and it was weird for me because I did not have an account to send money to, and also like I did have my card, but I was thinking of it like logistically, the whole conversion and everything wasn't making sense, and he was like, "I'll pay for this or that," or like the whole thing got a little tricky, and I was like, "I can't do this," and I just left and I came here, like, and that's also when I kind of realized that I shouldn't really go by the timeline.
Yeah.
I shouldn't really go by the, how do I say it, the ticks of like, oh, this is right, that is right, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, I realized I am that kind of person who needs to be respected and loved. And if that's not there, then I really can live my life alone. Because I've seen these people there. They unapologetically live a very happy life alone.
It's very interesting.
And they live it on their own terms.